Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I will be explaining the Pursuer skins from Dive Death. If you don't know what Dive Death is, it's a Roblox asymmetrical horror game. Or just Forsaken if you made it a party game. Yeah, very cool. This idea is inspired by Edgiest Tacos videos. Subscribe to this dude. Yeah, very cool. Also, Dive Death is playing in the background if you can't tell. Yeah. Also, not all of the gameplay in the background is going to be mine because I do not own all of the Pursuer skins. Only like the first two, which is the intro and the main Pursuer. But yeah, the rest are going to be by the guy in the description, linked, or just look at the screen. Yeah, enjoy. Pursuer. Pursuer is a original creation by ClawsGuy, the creator of Dive Death. But if we had to be more specific, he originates from the Game with Killers, and the killer in the game is what Pursuer is inspired by, Friendbro, whatever. I'll get into that more when we explain Friendbro, or Classic as it's called. But yeah, not too much to talk about that I know of, but one thing I can point out, you can tell that he's supposed to look extremely weird. Like, literally look at the dude's face. Like, he looks like if a child just looked at a horror model on Roblox and called this the scariest thing, even though it's like the least scariest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Not too much else, but I do want to point out his chase theme has a harmonica in it. That's all. Here. There's nothing else, but like in lore, he has a harmonica. I just thought I'd point that out. Avoider. Avoider's not really much of a reference to anything. It's just swapping the dude's color palette. That's like the entire point of the entire skin, is just swapping Pursuer's color palette. I mean, the only reference to the skin is the song Sneaky Snitch by Kevin MacLeod. But like, that's the only reference. Here, I'll play it now. Yeah, that's kind of the only point of the skin. Just being an opposite and having a cool chase theme. All of them have unique chase themes, so it's not really special, but, you know, no one cares. Classic. Okay, so like I said with the main design of Pursuer, this is based on what inspired Pursuer's design for Friendbro from Game of Killers. If you hear me call him Friendbro instead of Classic, that's because I do not care in the slightest. So, Game of Killers, from what I know, was just a thing where ClawsGuy hosted game night with his community, and this was a game he made for game night. And yeah, but the game doesn't work, if I'm pretty sure, but it would only work if ClawsGuy was in your game. Yeah, very cool. Also, his chase theme is literally just the chase theme he had from Game with Killers, but like this one's more remixed because copyright will hit them crazy. And yeah, very cool. Also, funny enough, this chase theme's also called a friend's bro. Lol. Phantasm. Phantasm's a reference to the game Survive Your Horrors, which I think is a pretty old game. I don't know, I never checked. But yeah, it's just a game where you just went into different teleportation places and, survive your horrors. This guy's from the thumbnail in game too. And this guy is the Rake. Yeah, so despite his name being Phantasm, he's actually just the Rake, hoping you know what the Rake is. But yeah, pretty much this dude is just the Rake. That's all he is. He's just the Rake from Survive Your Horrors. Zombie. Okay, so Zombie, I don't actually know where they got their origin. Like, literally, I searched everywhere, and what I mean by everywhere, I didn't search at all, but I don't feel like doing that. And, yeah, so it's just basically just a zombie. That's the entire point of this dude, just being a zombie. For maybe it's from a toolbox, I don't know, but, just a zombie. Zombie 1. Okay, so Zombie 1. This dude's a variant of zombie. If you don't know what variants are, it's just if you buy the skin and it has a variant on it, you'll notice it says hat, and then if you click on the hat, it shows you more variations that you can buy. This is one of them, Zombie 1. So, remember when I said that a zombie does not come from anything for what I know? Well, this dude actually does. He comes from the toolbox. I totally didn't just get that from Taco's video. Don't worry, guys. My information's clear for the rest of the stuff. It's just this that I had to find out. Yeah, so he's just a toolbox character, and also another information I totally did not get from Taco's video is, the fact that, in his render, he's in a washing machine, which is from the game Pinewood Laundromat, but, he is not in that game, sadly, so, yeah, it's just a toolbox zombie, that's all. Get out. Zombie 2. Okay, so this is another variant of Zombie 2, but, there's a slight problem. Just like Zombie, I have no idea where this comes from. The description says Wave 1. But it just says Wave 1 for, no reason. I don't know if it comes from a game or it's, just because it's based after the staff, which he's holding the zombie staff. So maybe it's just, referring to the fact that, since it's just going to be him spawning multiple of himself, it's just, tower defense. Yeah, that's kind of it. That's all I can think about, really. The Stalker. Okay, so the Stalker is just a well-known Roblox myth, but the specific one this takes from is the Stalker Reborn. It's just a game sort of like just any normal Roblox ASIM game, but you could fight back in this. It's kind of like One Bounce, basically, if you know what I'm talking about. Just everyone's after you, and then, you're just have to, take them down before they take you down type thing, right? Yeah, that's kind of just the reference. It's just a goofy little game thing. I mean, there's not too many other references, just besides the main design alone. But, the howl inside of it for Stalker is the same as the scream inside of this game, right now. Mequot. Okay, so Mequot is a character from the toolbox that Saucify decided to add as a skin. I forgot to mention, Saucify likes to go into the toolbox and just, like, look through and see a cool model and go, yes, make this into a skin now. Now. Yeah, so, and this is one of those things. Last I checked, it's also made in, like, 2010, which is very old. I'm surprised its torso managed to go through Roblox filter. Whatever, no one cares. Yeah, it also has a very cool chase theme. And, speaking of that chase theme, I'll get to that in a second because, the next skin will be important for it. But yeah, just basically, this guy's just from the toolbox, and yeah. Also, if you're wondering where the sound effect he keeps screaming, like, every time he, makes a sound effect, it's actually just Link. Hopefully you know, Legend of Zelda Link. It's just that guy. You scream, but just edited, like, 5,000 times. Iquot. Remember when I said that the next skin would be affected by the chase theme? This is what I mean. This is basically the character from the visualizer, and I don't know why he just looks like this, but he does, and now he's in the game. Also, if you're wondering, this is the dude who created this goofy guy. Yeah, so he's just the guy from the visualizer, that's all. Oh yeah, just to make this section longer, if Sofa sees this video, if you comment on this video, I will eat a piece of cheese and then release the badware video. I will keep to my word. Maze Guy. Maze Guy comes from a old website. I don't know when. I'm just going to assume 2010. It was just this old maze game, right? And basically, if you touch the walls, you would have to go all the way back, and your mouse would go through, yada yada. Stuff like that. And at the end, if you manage to touch the walls in the third level or actually beat it, you would get jump scared. I do not feel like showing the original image because it's actually creepy as heck. But basically, just look at the guy's face. It's based off of that image that you get jump scared with. Yeah, so that's all this is based off of. The description is also based on what would happen when, like, you would show this to a random person. It would just be like they would punch their monitor and out of fear. If you were a parent back then and you saw your child break their monitor, now you know. Hardest game. Okay, so the hardest game was a old, like, Flash game back then that claimed to be the hardest game back then. And it actually kind of was. It was really hard to beat. It got a lot of victors recently, but, like, back then, nobody could beat it. That's how hard it was back then. This is actually a very cool variant of Maze Guy because it actually has a custom chase theme and everything. It even has a moving parts on its body. And plus, if you stun it on its face, it will reference what would happen every time you progress in a level. It would be like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. This level's easier. Like that type of crap, So, yeah, that's all this skin's referencing, but I really like this skin, honestly. I just wish I owned the skin is all. ClawsGuy. Okay, so this skin doesn't really reference anything. It's just like mequot. It's just a skin from the toolbox, that's all. But, like, I mean, I like how it looks, I guess. It's simple, but looks cool, I guess. There's nothing else to talk about. I like how they treat it like Freddy Krueger, at least. It's just goofy, like Freddy Krueger. If you took off his face or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this is just boring. Get on to the next one. Waiter, next skin, please. Seesaws. Okay, so this is a cool skin made by a community. It's a community-made skin. I did not find that out until I watched Taco's video, because I only used his video for, like, information I didn't know already. Yeah, and this is one of the things I didn't know. So there you go. It just came from the Discord server of the game. It's just this picture right here. That's where it originated. Is it? Yeah, that's the entire skin reference, but honestly, I think this is a pretty cool skin. Shout out to the guy who drew that. If you see this video, epic drawer. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. Bring in the blinger. Bling Pursuer. Bling Pursuer doesn't actually originate from anything. It just kind of makes him dripped out, pretty much. This is his mastery skin after you get like 250 people. And I'd say it looks pretty cool, but like there are better skins. Yeah, the entire reference is just making him dripped out. That's the entire point of this skin, just doing that. Hey, pretty good. Congratulations, skin, I guess. I'd honestly prefer if they gave him more cosmetics and stuff, just to make it feel more special, but like, you know. Okay, that's it, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was kinda rushed, because, like, I wanted to throw out a video since, like, it's been, like, 2 months since I made a new one. Like, bro, my channel was dead. But, yeah, that's it. Here's your content, guys. If anything's wrong with the video, sorry. I just wanted to throw you guys some information at least, because I don't want to be a philosopher like that, bro. You know. Alright. Goodbye.